Very excited. This is the Sony A7 III with a 12 to 24 wide angle lens. Let's give it a go. Alright, all loaded up, ready to head out. Let's do this. What's going on? Got the car loaded up, heading out doing a solo camping trip at Allegheny State Park. Rented a cabin, nothing crazy. Figured this would be a great way to dive into the new camera that I just bought. Sony A7 III, September 17th I want to say. Leaves are just starting to change. And yeah, we'll have some fun in the woods, some fires, do some exploring, hiking, thunder rocks, bear caves, all that kind of stuff. Stick around. Alright guys, we just checked in, got the keys, going to find the trail and the cabin now. I've stayed here once before, it was awesome, it's super secluded, it's kind of tucked away, long driveway, nobody around where I booked, kind of their dead season, so. Okay, here we are, this is Weller Trail. And it's just up here, it's number 6. So far, there's nobody on the trail. Not too concerned either way. There she is. Alright guys, well, mid setup here. I'm a little neurotic and I didn't film a bunch of it just because I have to get where I'm going and get my shit all set up. So a little charging station with Bluetooth speaker, my huge pantry, I don't require much. Made the bed, might adjust that a little bit still. Stocked fridge. I'm only here for a full day tomorrow, but I'd always hang some flags. Wait till you see what the leaf blower's for. And I'm just about to straighten up the fire pit and start chopping some wood. So this thing is quite big. I'll try to use some other rocks I'm finding around here just to cut it in half a little bit. I don't need to have a fire. That's about 4 foot diameter. So, some rocks over here as well. Yeah, maybe an old fire pit. Get these, move them over there as well. Alright guys, well, I have been exploring around, got all my stuff chopped up, or most of it at least, and I'm getting ready to start a fire. So it's getting kind of buggy out, and this blue tote is my camping tote. I have everything I need for car camping anyway in it. Just found, look how smart I am, packed these in there from, must have been the last trip or the one before, Magic Flames. One of these, you see that? Or I always have one of these with one of these. So I always like a nice big beam across the center of the fire pit just to help support some of the other stuff. As it burns down, obviously it goes away, but it's helpful to begin with. I don't mess around with fire steels when I'm car camping, especially in a cabin. I just bring the fun stuff, get the job done. Alright, just going for a little walk here. This is Weller 5. Rented that one before in the wintertime too. It's decent, but 6 is definitely way better. Ghost town. I'll take it. So far so good. Love this place. Come here several times a year. Usually not alone. Still having fun. Figured I'd give you the view. Just walked that whole stretch of road down there. I don't have one neighbor yet. Feeling like home to me. Alright, fast forward a little bit. Time to eat. Still got the fire cooking. Just getting some embers going so it smokes out all the flies. Got my little charcoal grill. Gonna cook up a couple dogs. Okay, so we got everything going here. I'm gonna try to do beans and wieners, happens to be, on the grill with wieners. A lot of wieners. Well, alright guys, I don't know, it's almost 7 o'clock. Had dinner, got the place set up, having a few beers, nothing really exciting going on. Probably gonna put the camera down, just relax, enjoy. As you can see, there's no wind, no people, just sounds of nature. If something exciting happens, I will grab the camera, or try. Other than that, maybe we get a bear tonight. Just got up. I'm gonna head to town to get some breakfast and other supplies that I forgot. But look at this lake right now. Alright, it's morning. Went into town, grabbed a coffee and a bagel and some extra supplies I forgot. And now we're back to the campground. Just driving now. Plan for the day is to look for wood on the side of the road that I can steal, cut up. And I think we're going to head to the Thunder Rocks first. Then Bear Caves, Bridal Falls, see where the day takes us. Alright, getting close to Thunder Rocks because we're on a dirt road now. Can't beat the view out here. Gorgeous. Got some wood. Used the Sony the whole time at Thunder Rocks. Try to get some B-roll. Now we're at Bridal Falls. Wow, check this out. That's crazy. Okay, so far, having a great time. Wasn't sure how I'd feel about cabin camping alone, but once you settle in, it starts feeling normal again. So far, so good. It's so green. Okay, heading up to the bear caves. Okay, bear cave's done. Just filmed it on the Canon. I think I'm just going to use the Sony for attempting B-roll at this point. I'll see how that footage turns out before I commit to using it for more video. I'm taking a lot of photos with it though, so that's pretty exciting. I think we're going to head back, make up some lunch, figure out what the rest of the day holds for us. heading back to the car, heard some running water. This stream is 30 feet from the parking lot. Never knew it was here. Stream, little trail. And parking lot. I've parked here 100 times. Never knew that was there. Alright, just finished eating, washing off the dishes, and just because I'm paranoid, I filter the water even though it comes out of a tap. Why not? This is the Sawyer Squeeze Mini, which I keep in my backpack that I take everywhere with me. I've got the normal size or the bigger one that's in my backpacking setup, but I'm not going to be filtering all that much, so this will do just fine. Going to unload the wood I've collected all day, cut it all up into pieces, and see if that's going to be enough, or if I got to go out and find some more. Alright, so here's that whole pile I just tossed out of my truck, all cut up or broken up. Looks like a decent amount. Get it stacked over there with the other wood I still have. This is my Agawa Canyon. You see that Boreal 21 saw? Love this thing. I wanted to show you a few other things besides the saw I already talked about. It breaks down really small. Like I said before, if you've ever seen Joe Robinette video, you already know what this is, and definitely recommend it. I mean, it's a little bit long, but you can slide down the side of a pack or whatever. The other cutting tools I brought, some axes that I've handled myself. Just found these axe heads ground them up, sharpen them. Old fireman's axe, I think. Handled these myself. Kind of a hobby I've gotten into lately. That's one. This is my main splitting axe. Didn't do anything fancy with the handle, but it's a great axe. And then this little guy, found at a estate sale. Axe handle was kind of garbage, so I took that off, put it on this one. It's kind of a medium-sized boy's axe, I think they call them. Got a guy that I found that makes the leather, hold on, leather guard, handle guard, and mask. And, so it's custom for this axe. There's his logo right there, I don't know if you can see that. But I already messed up the handle guard a little bit, but still serves its purpose. This might be my favorite axe I own. Brought all this stuff just to kind of play around with. Didn't really need it all. One axe will do you just fine. Well, there's some other gear. Figured I'd show you while I got it out. Alright, so first up, just Mechanix work gloves. These are the leather palm and the M-Pact rubber on the back. Would definitely recommend them. Next, which everything I take this camping every time I go. Kabar BK2. You can see the blade's got some use on it there. It's really nice and thick. Got a UCO Tetra light. It also can be a lantern, and it has variable brightness. I don't know if you can see that in the daylight. So that's cool. It's rechargeable, and you can also use this once it's fully charged to charge something else. It's kind of a theme I got into. Got a lot of dual purpose rechargeable type stuff. So my cook set and stove, basically a pot, is the Optimus. I think it's the Terra. So my stove fits right in here. It's got a lid. I also keep a Sea to Summit titanium spork in here, and then my alcohol stove. I'm not using this trip, but I take backpacking with me. I don't have alcohol with me right now, but this is a great little stove. It's an Alocs. I don't know how to pronounce it. A-L-O-C-S. I need to get a wind guard for it. It's got this little tray that it sits in, and so I love the way that all this stuff fits together. You know, this right inside, spork on top, into there. And then I've got an old military shovel, just repurposed. The handle broke. I had a bicycle handle laying around that fit perfectly. It's a little weird because it's not straight, but I found that it's actually kind of ergonomic when you're digging and using it. Gonna start a fire the car camping, cabin camping way. Some would say this is cheating. I don't care. I want a fire. Hardest part about making these videos now is remember to shut my Bluetooth speaker off before I hit record on the camera. Getting better. Oh, she's smoky. Doubles as a fire poker. definitely eatable cold.
But would be more enjoyable warm. Hey, buddy.